Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We're the Garso Twins. I'm Britta.
And I'm Carly.
We would love it if you would subscribe down below if you haven't already. We do Get Ready With Me videos like this. We do favorites videos. We have a 5 weekly favorites lifestyle series that we do every Friday.
And we upload weekly.
So we love Get Ready With Us. We're going to chit chat and put on makeup. We ordered like quite a few things during the Sephora sale and got some stuff in PR. So newer products we're going to use today. Our dog Luna is here. If you hear her, she was just making little lip sounds. So let's get started. Also, shout out, here's Luna. We never really buy kombucha, but the Healthy Kombucha and Holiday Cheers is such a good flavor, and we saw it was back at Target, so I'm like, I'm gonna get this. It really does taste like very holiday-y.
It's so good.
Oh, she's so cute.
Oh, baby girl.
I just worry the lights are so bright for her, but I know, she loves getting ready. She really does. She's such a girly girl. I'm gonna use my new favorite Complexion combo. So the Merit Great Skin Serum, Instant Glow Serum. I've had this for a while. It's white face. You have to shake it. I use it a lot. I don't know why I'm going through it so slow. I thought I'd go through it so quick. But I love the new Glossier foundation, the Stretch Foundation. But I will say that it catches on dry patches if you don't prep your skin. So I found that my favorite prep product for this foundation is the Merit Glow Skin Serum. Like, the combo is so perfect. I'm obsessed with this Glossier
that's
foundation.
a good idea, because yeah, it definitely catches on dry patches.
Yeah, but I also exfoliated after I tried it the first time, and honestly, I like the foundation so much that it's worth it to me. But I don't like foundations that are too dewy, and so I kind of like that one's like a little matte. Ooh. Yeah, mine always does that. The pump kind of always squirts out the oil a little too much. But also, I'm wearing a festive red sweater from Target. You can link it down below. We've linked it like
Mine is
a
from
million
Target
times.
too.
I don't know when we're uploading this. Well, next week. Right now they're doing 30% off clothes. So I was thinking of doing a compilation of like our favorite Target clothes that we've gotten recently.
Oh, yeah.
We love Target clothes. I have to finish that gift guide today too.
Yeah.
My under eye corrector before I go in my
Oh, I just did the under eye corrector, the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer, and then for my foundation, I'm doing the Kosas Revealer, which Carly got me this last year for Christmas, and I feel like it's never ending.
When did I buy it for myself too, or did I get it from Sephora?
You got it from Sephora, I think.
Oh, maybe during the sale, that's right. And then you didn't, and I was like, oh, she wanted that, I'm gonna get it for her.
Oh, that's right, because I got like a sample size, I think, first, and I was like, ooh, I love that.
It is so good.
I still love this.
I still love it too. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, I use this nearly every time I wear makeup until I got the new Glossier. And how do I still have so much left?
Yeah,
What's the fill weight on it actually?
like 30 ml, I think.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like it is, I mean, it's in Sephora, but it's slightly more affordable than other foundations, and that's saying a lot because there is SPF. And
I thought
usually
it was
if something
40
has...
something.
Really? I thought it was
so.
like $40.
Oh, okay, well the Glossier is cheaper.
Yeah, but I'm saying this has SPF. And usually when something has SPF, it's gonna be more expensive.
Yeah.
Because of all the testing involved and the upfront costs.
Just the formula cost is always more expensive.
Well, yeah, but I think they also just make it more expensive to like recoup some of those costs.
Yeah.
Anywho, this is so good. I'll definitely be repurchasing when it's gone.
I did a whole video on the Glossier foundation. I'm in the shade Light 4. It's a little too light for me, and I wish it was a little more neutral. They say it's neutral, but you know when people say that, it never is. I saw a lot of people saying that they had trouble finding their shade, and this one works for me. Like, it definitely is fine, but I do agree, like, I wish they would expand the shade range more because it goes from light to medium. There's like no like light medium, and I think the darker skin tones, there could be better shades on that end too. So all around, I hope they expand because the formula is so good. Like, I'm doing like half a pump right now, and I feel like I might add a little bit more, but I love how fluid it is. Like, it really, like, a little bit goes a long way, which shocked me because when you think of Glossier, you think like really light coverage, but something about this foundation, there's a lot of pigments in it. It's good.
I got a new tube of the Fit Glow Concealer, my Ride or Die.
I know, I'm jealous of that. I feel like
So good.
I realized, I'll talk about this when I probably won't use it, but the Hue Skin, the Live Tinted Hue Skin Concealer, I love it. I still love it. But I think it's been irritating my eyes lately, and I don't know why. So I've still been using it, but today I think I'm going to use Kosas because I just don't.
Yeah, I tried the Live Tinted, and it wasn't enough coverage for me.
It's so much coverage.
Well, this one, I mean, I've talked about this so many times, but and Kate, like, I feel like State of Kate, she goes really in depth really well about this formula, but the thing I love about it is it's thick and a little tacky, so like it really stays where you put it, and it's coverage, but it doesn't dry down like matte. Like the Live Tinted was it dried down more.
Oh.
And this one, it kind of like, it just looks like your skin, and it doesn't crease because it's thick and tacky. And it's perfect. And I really wish it wasn't, because I usually use her code.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I can't afford like
And you
concealer.
can, but I got a new one because she had 30% off, so it ended up being like less than $30, but it's normally $42, which honestly makes me irate, because usually something's $42, like a concealer, you're paying for the packaging. This is the cheapest packaging.
Yeah,
so
it really is. Like,
that bothers me.
We worked in product development. We know how much things cost. Like, I could just guess on everything we own, like what the cost
like
of
again
goods
with
is.
the COSAS, this is an expensive package.
Yeah, although I think that they use cheap plastic on the cap. It
Well,
feels
who
cheap.
doesn't?
Yeah, everyone does.
But the pump is really nice. It's a glass bottle.
Pumps are always expensive.
Yeah.
They always are.
And so that's what I'm saying,
This
it's
is
like-
a really nice packet.
Yeah.
I actually don't know how they priced this, how they did, because they claim the formula is like, what, 90% skincare too, which is always more expensive.
Yeah, but it's not shade specific, so they ordered a bunch.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, the formula sounded expensive from what they're saying. I guess I don't know.
I don't know.
I hope you guys saw, but like that little bit went such a long way. And usually my cheeks, I don't know, I always have like weird dry patches or weird like unevenness on my cheeks. It doesn't really bother me because I obviously go in with like blush and bronzer and all that, but this foundation is like the only one to really like even out all of that for me. I don't know, I'm really obsessed with it. And it hasn't made me break out or anything.
I found it to be so similar to the COSAS, but I like that this one has the added SPF, and this one doesn't cling to dry patches. So I didn't purchase it, but
the
it is nice
COSAS
and thin.
is beautiful as well. The COSAS is just a little bit dewier, which I don't really love right now.
I wouldn't consider it dewy, but
And
to each their
then
own.
a little dewier. I wouldn't say it's dewy. And then, because this one's kind of matte. And then,
Yeah.
the Glossier feels weightless on my skin. I have never had a foundation feel weightless. I told Britta I think that's the main reason I love it so much, because the COSAS I've been using for a year and love it, but I can still feel it on my skin, and I don't know what they did with this Glossier formula, but you like, after like 30 minutes, like cannot feel it on your skin.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's really thin. I personally feel like I like something a little thicker, like the COSAS, and like I'm talking about this Fit Glow Concealer and our Neutrogena Hydrating Tint, so I feel like it plumps up the skin. It doesn't sink into fine lines.
Yeah, I think we just have different preferences. Like,
Yeah.
I just really have never liked how foundation feels on my skin. So it's just such a nice
and
treat.
I would rather feel it on my skin and not have it accentuate lines. So to each their own, but I did like it. I just love the COSAS. So I'm using the Danessa Rix Balm Contour Light too. Usually I use a sponge with this, but I started using the Merit brush, and I just kind of like dab it in instead of swiping, because it is such a balmy formula, and I really like the brush. I don't know why. I still like the sponge a lot too, but I never really tried this in like that technique, and I like that it does like a nice thin layer, and this is just such a nice cream bronzer.
Have you seen the Rare Beauty bronzer or contour stick? I use this like every day.
We haven't done a get ready in a while.
We're doing a market tomorrow for a dye ad. We try to do, like, earlier in the year, we were like, let's do a lot of markets this year, because especially for dye ad, it's always great to like hear people's feedback in person on the scents, and just get in real life like responses from everyone. And even though a lot of them are kind of like costly to participate, we usually profit on them, and it's just like a good experience. So we want to do more. And then
we love meeting people in person, and like people that don't know us, and getting feedback.
they'll be like, oh, like, this is really great, or like they're just always really interested. And then I don't know, the event schedule, like, we had so many conflicts from like other markets we wanted to do, and now we were like, okay, this is like our time to shine. Like, candles, this is candle season, we like need to focus on doing markets. So we're doing one at this adorable store in Venice.
It's so cute.
Tomorrow, when we're filming this, we're doing it tomorrow, and we are so excited. It's the first time we're doing it at this store, but they do it every second Saturday, every second Saturday of the month. So if it goes well, hopefully we can do one again with them. It's sisters that like run the store, so we love that. So yeah, we're really excited about that one.
And if you're not signed up for our diet newsletter, please do, because we always send newsletters to like alert you when we're gonna be somewhere.
Yeah.
Because we're really bad at posting or like remembering to post on social media.
Yeah, about these markets.
Yeah.
We really are. We need to be better about that. So we're doing that one tomorrow, and then when's the next one? In December, we're doing another new one to us at the Sportsman Lodge mall. What is it? The shop at Sportsman Lodge in Studio City. We love that mall. It's really cute. And we found out about this market and applied. And they also they have a long wait list, I think, and they are really good about not having too many candle brands, because it is really hard when there's so many. And then you're kind of like competing for sales, and it's just no fun for anyone.
Yeah.
So they had an opening in their December market for candles, and so we're really excited to do that one in December. And then we're doing one for clean coats, which we don't do often at all. So this will be fun for Wags and Walks, their like holiday. It's not even a market, it's like an event. What would you call it? Like a...
Yeah, like a little, I think, yeah, kind of like a community event.
Yeah.
By the way, I just used the Ilia Drawn In bronzer and the Kosas Cloud Set powder, and now I'm going in with the Burt's Bees blush in Shy Pink. This is one of my all-time favorite blushes.
I'm going in with NARS Laguna on top of that Burr Beauty Bright Side bronzer stick. I'm so happy I bought NARS Laguna this year. I remember I bought it on a whim, and I still say like this has become my new favorite powder bronzer, and I'm just like really happy that I got it this year because I've worn it a lot.
Yeah, I still want that. I just like have so many bronzers, but I think it's my favorite makeup item. I love bronzer.
I love bronzers too, and for a while I was buying a lot, and then I was like, oh, I gotta calm down. I don't need it, and that's why but then I wanted something a little bit shimmery, and this honestly, like I bought this with intention to wear it in the summer and be a little like glowy, and it honestly isn't that glowy, but I love that I can.
I don't think it's supposed to be glowy.
It is. It's the original one was pretty glowy, but this one is just like slightly. It has like
I'm
some
pretty sure
see?
it's a matte. It
There's
just looks
pearls
like,
in it.
Oh.
But it's not like glowy. It's like satiny. I don't know how you describe it.
Yes.
It's not matte.
Sheen.
Yeah.
It's a sheen. Shout out to State of Kate for recommending Opal Glow as a highlight. I have been using this every day. I love it. It's a really soft formula, so like it just meshes in with the skin really nicely.
You're faster than me today. Going with Pat McGrath Flirtatious. This was another one that I heard such mixed reviews on, and I bought it during the Sephora sale last year, and I've worn it so many times. Again, I don't know. I wear this blush nearly every time I do my makeup, and there's so much left.
A lot last though.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, like Carly was saying, we're doing some markets, which should be fun. We just realized, everyone's so busy in November and December, so trying to also like take time to just enjoy the holiday season.
Yeah.
We're just excited for everything. As you know, we go to Lake Arrowhead every year for Thanksgiving. We're super excited about that. We're going back to one of the cabins we rented 2 years ago.
Yeah, we're really excited to do like a double trip. Basically we've never rented one of the cabins twice.
Yeah.
So it's really fun to go back to someplace you know. It's always fun to show up in an Airbnb for the first time, for sure.
Yeah.
But I feel like the familiarity is gonna be even better. And we loved this place.
Yeah.
I wish we should have bought this, because
I know.
they got such a good deal on this place when they bought it in what was it, 2020?
Yeah.
And it's just so cute.
I'm trying to think of other updates because I feel like we haven't been on Instagram stories or anything.
I know, but we told you guys, well, maybe not you guys, but we put it on stars. I'm using the Kara Weiss Inner Glow blush on top because it's like a highlight blush in one. But our friend, one of our best friends from childhood, she got married. And,
oh yeah, we can talk about that.
Yeah, in Vegas a few weeks ago, and it was literally so much fun.
So fun.
You guys are probably like, why aren't you guys married? We've both been with our boyfriends for such a long time.
Tommy and I just celebrated our 10-year anniversary this week.
Yeah, so great. And I'm going to celebrate 11 years with my boyfriend next month. So, I don't know, we have this thing about weddings and spending money and having it just all the money going away. And we haven't really had anyone close to us have I don't even know if elopement's the right word, but
what else would you call it? It's for sure an elopement.
yeah, but I feel like that's just such an outdated term. But
why?
I don't know, because it
I
sounds
think
like
it's
you
just
just
the
did it on a
definition.
whim. But it was like, it was planned.
I don't think so. I think that's what people call it.
Okay. Well, we hadn't really had any of like we've had like some people we know do this, but we haven't gone to one. And so when she got engaged this summer and was like, I think we're just gonna do like a small wedding in Vegas, we were like, oh, that's like so fun. So we don't love Vegas, by the way. It's just fun because it's like a small group of people. It was just so great because everyone there, like, we were all like really close, and it just felt like a small group with like a lot of love. When she first said this, we were like, oh, that's so fun. And we kind of like planned little things for the bride with our other friends and our friend group, like just things to do for her, like little like games. And
Yeah.
she didn't really get like a bachelorette party.
Well, it's just nice because it was just like really intimate. Like everyone was really involved.
Yeah,
in
like
the day. It wasn't like
yeah.
you just showed up for the ceremony and then like, you know, like went to the reception and like chatted with a few people. Like we all talked to each other. We all hung out with each other the whole time.
Yeah, we all felt like super involved. Even like we were meeting some people for the first time, but it was just such a great group of people. Like everyone was so go with the flow, and there was 17 or 18 of us. Okay, while I finish talking about this, I'm using the new Cosmetics Saturn Return Palette. I love this. I love it so much. So yeah, there was like 18 people, and it was just, everyone was so go with the flow, which is so hard because when you're trying to like plan a dinner or something, like everyone just sort of was on board with what, they did plan a dinner, but like was on board with kind of like, oh, let's do this and let's do this. And it was just like it was just like a weekend full of love and so much fun.
It was so fun. Like I'm
And
still thinking
relaxed.
about it.
Like it was so nice, and it was just so great. Definitely one of the highlights of the year for me.
Yeah, me too.
And if Sarah and Kevin are watching this, congrats to you guys. Thanks for having a fun wedding.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Highly recommend attending an elopement in Vegas.
And switching gears, we didn't do a good job on our fall bucket list, and we want to do better on our winter.
Yeah, I still have things. It's still technically fall.
Yeah, no, I want to
Things
still,
do.
basically what I'm getting at is we really are going to try from now to the end of the year to like do things that is
We
going
are forcing ourselves to watch football
on our
on
list.
Sunday.
Yeah, like we love the Packers, so we love watching Packer games.
But apparently they're not good this year, which
Yeah,
really
they're
sucks
not,
because they're always at least okay.
But it's okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that this Sunday because we've been like busy on weekends and just doing work stuff for our brands, but we need to like take a day, you know?
Yeah, we poured some smoke and mirrors yesterday. It's just like because we are doing these markets, we want to have enough inventory. So
Yeah.
we've
And
been
for
kind
Black
of
Friday, we're like
yeah, exactly.
basically kicking off that sale next week.
It's definitely like the busiest time of the year for everyone, so we get it. We're not just saying it's just us.
Yeah.
But we feel like we obviously want to also be competitive, so we want to like have a good sale and have inventory. We've been trying to do like more influencer marketing for Dyad, so sending to people regularly. So we're just trying to like amp up on all cylinders.
fronts.
Yeah.
On clean coats too.
Yeah, I'm using the Moon Dust Space Rider palette. I got this, I did a reel on it, I'll link that below. So I've used Space Cowboy and Cosmic Space Dust before in the reel down below, so if you want to see those. But I haven't tried Wild Dipper Rides again, and our friend Star said like, oh, the pink shade in that is so pretty, and I haven't used it yet, so I'm going to use it today. I'm just using the NYX glitter glue to prep my eyes, and then put that on lid, and it'll be a really easy makeup look.
But yeah, we want to do so much like fun stuff. I feel like last year we did a pretty good job because we left our
Yeah, we
full-time
did.
job in November, so we did like a decent job of doing more stuff. Like we went to a rooftop movie, we saw It's a Wonderful Life. We want to do that again. When our mom comes into town, we always do a lot of fun like holiday things, even if it's just like staying home and watching movies.
She always comes like the week before Christmas because it's way cheaper to fly that week, and then it's just like less chaotic.
Yeah, and we're staying here. We're going to San Diego, but like staying in California for Christmas this year. And like last year, my boyfriend and I went to Boston, and it was so great. But it's like traveling during the holidays is like, I got sick, and it was just so stressful, and it was a lot. So it was a great time there, but you know, traveling when you're in the airport with like literally thousands of people, and
Yeah,
it's
like,
just overwhelming.
I never want that.
I remember the first time we flew home for Christmas, Britta like had this like tantrum in the airport and was like literally sitting on the ground, like freaking out. We had this like whole thing go wrong where they like moved our bags to like a different terminal. It was like bizarre. It was so weird.
No one was helping us.
Yeah.
I think that's just the issue.
Yeah, there's like not enough people to how many people travel over Christmas. They say that Thanksgiving is even more, and I wouldn't want to see that because that is horrifying to me. Like we always go to Lake Arrowhead for Thanksgiving, so we never travel anywhere by plane. And now I'm like, I never will, because if Christmas is that bad, I can only imagine that Thanksgiving is like really, really bad.
These are really pretty, but even with glitter glue, I have glitter like all over my face. But I will say, because I mentioned this did I mention this? I actually maybe didn't, but I forgot to put this in no, I think I did in my real description, that I feel like the shades Space Cowboy and Cosmic Space Dust, the two that I've used before, are a little bit smoother, and then Star Cowgirl and Wild Dipper Rides Again are a little chunkier, so I think that's why I'm experiencing a little bit more fallout. It's nothing crazy. Like if you're wearing glitter, you're probably, you know that you're gonna experience some fallout, but the shade is super pretty, so just wanted to point that out.
But let us know what you guys are doing this holiday season, like if what your traditions are. Like we totally dropped the ball on apple picking too in the fall.
We didn't really drop the ball.
It's not our fault. They literally, like the orchard we follow, sent an email out on October 4th. And they were like, okay, we're ready. We're opening for apple picking on the 6th, like the first Saturday of October. And they basically said like, we don't know if we're gonna sell out of apples on that day, but like plan accordingly. And then like the next week they said the same thing, like we only have some left. So like they basically opened and shut in one weekend, which we know that's how apple picking has been the past few years. I think the crops just haven't been great.
Well, I thought the crops would be good this year because all the rain we got last year.
Yeah, and we were planning on going later in October. We had something going on that weekend, I think. So it's just like, and it's like almost 2 hours away. It's like very far. So we didn't do it, but then I was disappointed we didn't carve pumpkins. So we really need to like do holiday stuff, so give us some ideas.
Yeah, please let us know what's on your holiday bucket list.
We love doing the train in Griffith Park.
Yeah. All year round, literally. Specifically,
they have the lights up for the holidays.
Yeah, I wonder when that starts.
What else do we do? Yeah, that rooftop movie last year was so great. Like we have to make it a tradition. I remember I drank hot cocoa and we had like snacks. It's a Wonderful Life is my favorite movie of all time. I love it so much. So
yeah, we definitely.
It was so great.
So please leave your ideas down below. If you specifically live in Los Angeles, even better, but just general ideas we're open to.
Oh, we both done this. James and I did it. The ice skating down at like Staples Center.
I've only done ice skating in Pershing Square.
Okay, yeah. So one year the four of us went ice skating in Pershing Square, and then my boyfriend and I went for our anniversary at the Staples Center ice rink once, and well, what is it called now? Crypto Arena?
Whatever, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting this mascara everywhere.
You say Staples though now.
Yeah. And so we love ice skating, so.
Favorite thing to do.
Yeah, and my boyfriend used to play hockey, not like professionally, but you know, he played like his whole life, so he's good on skates too, so we really like doing it. And I think we told this story before, but we were in an episode of Parenthood, the three of us, as background actors one time because it was a scene at an ice rink and they barely had any extras.
No, it's because Tommy and I were just talking about this at like our anniversary dinner, and it's because he was like, oh, well, I feel like background actors will probably like say they can ice skate and then they can't. I said, yeah, that was the issue.
Yeah.
All these people showed up.
Said they could do it.
They could not, falling everywhere. And so there was
literally were like, you, get off the ice. Like, get off the ice. And
so there was a handful of us, maybe 5 of us.
Yeah, there was barely anyone that actually knew how to ice skate.
And they needed people in the background, so they just had us like speeding around the rink.
Yeah, we worked that day.
Yeah.
Like, we were doing stuff the entire day, but it was just so fun because like we figure skated for part of our life, and then like I said, my boyfriend played hockey, so it was like fun that we could do that. And anyway, so we like ice skating, and I didn't love it at Staples Center, but it was really fun at Pershing Square. But I got an email that they're both open now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or maybe it was just for the Staples Center one. I got an email about one of them. So I was like, ooh, maybe we should do that this year.
Yeah, we should.
But if you guys live in LA and there's a better place to ice skate, let us know.
Ice skating at the Hotel Del down in Coronado is the best.
It is,
but now it's like so far from us.
Yeah, even when we lived in San Diego, I remember it was really far, and it was really busy, and traffic getting home would always be like pretty crazy.
It's like on an island, so it's not super easy to get to.
Yeah,
right? It's an island.
Coronado. I think it's like a is it a full island or like a peninsula? I don't know. It's one of the two. And then we always do our cookie bake-off every year, so we'll do that for sure, the 4 of us. We each pick a cookie and we make it, and then we vote. You guys know this. We've done it like 4 or 5 years in a row. So that'll be fun, but we want to do more like outside activities.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't know, what else? We try to go to the LA Zoo thing they do every year. One year,
We've never tried.
James and I tried once.
Oh.
And the line was absolutely insane.
It's
like one of the longest
LA
lines.
Zoo lights, I
Yeah, but I've always been curious. I'm like, oh, maybe if we go like during a weekday, it would be better. If you guys have done that, let us know if it's worth it.
We've been trying to blog again more.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna work on my gift guide later.
Yeah, we're doing some gift guides and like more like roundup type posts, but we're happy to do like more in-depth posts there. It's really just for us because that's how we got our start. That's what we've like always loved. But
yeah, it's for us, but please read it if you want.
I'm watching all the Hallmark movies again, the Christmas movies, and reviewing each one of them. So if you also like Hallmark movies, follow along so you know which ones are worth watching and which ones to skip. I'm trying to follow the list, so I'm behind like of the ones that have been released so far, but maybe I'll watch another one today. But so far there have actually been some good ones this year. Yeah.
I don't like them, so Britta watches them by herself.
Yeah.
Well, I don't say I don't like them, I just don't love them. Oh, and we're doing this new series on clean cuts. I don't really want to talk about it yet until we get our first video.
I was thinking that too though.
But check out on there, like follow us on there if you don't on Instagram, because we're gonna be posting more good stuff, good puppy stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know when we said this, but for clean coats, we like obviously just have our shampoo and our brush right now, and we really, when we launched in January, we like really were like, we should try to get this second product launched this year. Spoiler, that's not happening, and we're still pretty, it's approved, but the whole like production stuff, like we probably aren't looking until like January or February. Honestly, we hope January or February, but we're really excited about that product, so follow us for all the updates there. We really just want to get another product out because that's the best when you, and for Diet, we obviously launched our new candle a few weeks ago, and we relaunched our holiday, and we are working on something
very exciting.
Really exciting.
That you guys are gonna love.
Yeah, over there.
I'm using the Sephora Collection Sink or Suede lip liner. I really love this all over the lips. It's very like creamy. I usually love a wooden pencil.
I was gonna say, wooden pencil liners are my favorite. I never really like Propel Repel, like plastic like this, but everyone was talking about this, so I had to get it.
I love the color though.
I love the color
I love the color, and I like that you can fill in your lips. But yeah, for a lip liner, I usually like a wooden pencil because it's stiffer.
There's more wax.
And it's more waxy, and it lasts longer.
Yeah, me too. And I feel like, I don't know, when I overline, like this color makes it really easy, but a stiffer formula, I feel like it kind of looks a little more like, I don't know how to describe it, like blurring, like you can like put it somewhere and it looks a little more like natural.
Yeah.
Whereas this is a little glossy, so it doesn't look,
it's a little glossy.
Yeah.
But I have to shout out these In Beauty lip glazes. I am obsessed.
They're so good. I don't know why it took us so long to buy them.
So want to try them because I think I was overwhelmed. Like paralysis when it came to decision making, and usually that's not me, but they have so many like flavor scent, whatever options. And then they came out with this set, and with the 20% off, and it was already discounted in this set, they ended up being like $10 each. So I got the 4-pack. I'll link the reel down below of me trying them all on. But Cinnamon Bun is like a nude. It smells amazing. The applicator is so like nice and big that it makes it so easy to apply. They literally smell incredible.
Yeah.
They don't have like a weird aftertaste like the Road lip balms have. And I think in my like review, I said I think they're like medium in everything. They're like a medium cushion, medium tackiness, medium emolliency. So they're emollient enough to swipe on, but they're not too emollient where it's like too thin and like going outside your lip lines. They're cushiony, but not too thick where it's not spreading easily. And they do have a little bit of like tackiness to them, which I like, because sometimes when something's too emollient, like I said, then it sinks in your lip lines or like bleeds. I love everything about them.
Me too. I only got one shade. I got Merlot. I exercised some self-restraint there, but I definitely would pick up some others. I've been really obsessed with this lipstick again. They don't make it anymore, but it's the Charlotte Tilbury JK Magic. At the time I purchased this, I didn't really love the Charlotte Tilbury, what is this, the satin formula? What is the satin formula called? You guys know. It's the one that's not matte. it's her kissing formula.
Do they just call it satin?
No, there's a name for it, but I purely bought it for the case because we love Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that's so cool. And the case is like this celestial case. It's still one of my favorite lipstick cases. I think it's so pretty. It kind of reminds me of the Prada bag I always wanted but could never get.
Yeah.
Anyways, I love this color. I never really like pinky nude lipsticks, but every time I wear it, my lips just look like bigger than they naturally are. And I'm still using it, but I'm gonna look for dupes because I feel like I need, like, at some point I'm gonna have to retire this because it is pretty old. Anyways, if you guys have a dupe for it, it's Charlotte Tilbury JK Magic. It's on my lips right now. The formula's great, the color's great. I will say, the Victoria Beckham formula is similar, and Spice is just a little less pink, a little more neutral, which I do really love, but something about this is really pretty too.
Okay, I'm just rounding down like some favorites. Definitely I would recommend this Moondust palette. This, like I said, is pretty of a loose glitter, but the shade's really nice, and if you love Space Cowboy, I think you would enjoy this. And then the other standout for me is definitely the lip glazes. Like, look at how juicy my lips look.
Yeah, they're so good. We were like, what took us so long? These are so
Yeah, I want to try the cookie shade next.
Yeah, we should just buy everything that Kate suggests because we have the same taste, and she's raved about these for a long time.
Yeah.
The Glossier foundation, I love it. I love this foundation. I can't stop telling everyone about it. It's so good. That's one of my standouts. And then this M Cosmetics Saturn Return palette. The only shade I don't like is the white one. Really cute. Down below. But the rest of them I really like. Like today I just used 2 shades, and it's just like this pretty like sparkly sort of like taupe. Not sparkly, but like pearlized. So perfect. Those are probably my 2 favorites out of everything. And then yeah, this lipstick. I love this lipstick, and I need to start looking for dupes because it's old. But how pretty is this case?
Yeah.
I've always like loved having it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you have a great week, and we'll see you in the next one.